Neal, defeats are always hard to take, but particularly when it comes so late in the game. What's your take on the game itself?
I thought first half there was nothing in it. I thought it was a bit of a nothing game. I thought we were passive in our attacking play. We worked hard all week to create overloads, one system against the other, but we didn't work them overloads well enough, and we were passive with them, and we didn't use the advantage of the hill well enough, because the hill does play a part here, going down that hill. Second half, I knew they would try and put that on us. We tried to make a positive change, move Denon to a winger and move Walks up top. And then we were getting overrun where they were playing the hill well, better than we probably did in the first half, and throwing things at us. And we had Will to thank for some great saves. So I'd have felt like at that point I had to change it again to try and stabilise the game and give us a chance. And we did. Thought we then sort of settled the game down a little bit, and obviously Walks had a great chance from the flick on from the throw. But you know, time and time again we've had issues late on in games, and we've just switched off. Come from a little bit of panic in the corner, not clearing our lines properly, no composure, and yeah, it's devastating to us all.
And the change at half time with Mossy coming off and Walks coming on, was that purely a tactical change?
Tactical, yeah. We just needed to try and get more. Wanted to try and get more attacking play into us. You know, I thought that we were timid in our attacking play in the first half, and yeah, it was an attacking sub, but with the hill they came at us a bit more, and we had to tweak it again.
As you say, we've seen it time and time again here with the hill, that you can sometimes a game almost at two halves, but it almost began to see as though we'd ridden out the storm at one point. We even had a few chances of our own at the end.
Yeah, we changed shape to try and compose that moment and make the game less getting overrun, and I thought we solved that problem. But you know, players need to see their jobs through, and you know, centre halves stepped in, we've lashed away at a clearance, we've caused our own problems, and then a centre half stepped in and we haven't tracked a runner, and yeah, really disappointing.
Just any thoughts on Shamar Lawson's first appearance?
Yeah, listen, Shamar's he needs to get up to speed naturally, so that's why we wanted to use him off the bench. But you know, tough game for him to come on in, but he did well once he got through that first 10 minutes, and we changed the shape. I thought that he grew in the game there.
So a couple of defeats now, but quick turnaround for Halifax on Tuesday. What's the next day or two going to bring?
You just have to pick yourself up. You know, we're all on the floor. You know, I've got to find someone to motivate me now and get me picked up, because you know I've got to pick everybody else up. Hopefully we're working on a couple of bodies coming into the building, and if we can get them off, that will hopefully give us a lift. We've got 2 home games against 2 teams in good form, and we've got to pick ourselves up, and we've got to play sort of better than we have done in the last 2 games, certainly with our sort of attacking play.
And the message to the fans is to get down there on Tuesday, get behind the team, and hopefully give you a bit of a pick up in our own way.
Yeah, they're disappointed. We go and clap them after. They're disappointed. I can feel that. We're all disappointed, but you know, now's not a time for us to turn on each other. You know, we've worked really hard to build a good rapport over the last, whatever it is, my tenure, 18 games, and we need to try and keep that in the running. It's really important that that we're together as a club, from the top down, and we all sort of, you know, it's a tense moment, it's a tense time when you get to the back end of the season, last 10 games, and everyone needs to stay calm, and you know, we need to get the players into a place, and they need to produce.
Thanks, Neal. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you Tuesday, and we'll be there.
Cheers.